everybody, and welcome back to Golden Sun: The Lost Age. I'm Chocolate Milk, and co-commentating with me today is...
the man with the mess, Bass6286.
Ah, yay. Alright, so last video we talked to this mysterious prisoner, and we were told we can go across the drawbridge now, which will allow us to go to a different area. So, we heard about you already, blah blah blah, you can go, such and so forth. Hip hip hooray, let's go.
Talking, and more talking.
Anytime you can cut dialogue out of this game, that's a good day in my book, because there is a lot of talking. So,
and destroyed ship.
well, yeah, there was that big tidal wave, so I guess it's following the trend of everything's destroyed by the big tidal wave.
Well, at least they're staying consistent. That's a good thing.
Yeah, at least they're not lying about it. It's like, oh, tidal wave, just kidding, not really.
It happened in this one town, but it didn't really do anything else anywhere else.
As a pirate sword, that's a special artifact weapon.
I think it releases some kind of watery attack.
Tidal wave, I think? Dream Tide, close enough. I'm actually going to give it to Jenna right now.
Oh yeah.
You'll see why later. Because just like in the first game, generally the main character, being Felix in this game, will get the best equipment while everybody else gets shafted, especially Sheba. If it's anything like Ivan. Poor Ivan never got any equipment except for his master's rod. It's like, poor
Right.
Ivan.
You couldn't really even use that by the end of the game.
You can't even
At
equip
all.
it. You couldn't do anything with it. It's like, oh, awesome.
I can look at it.
I didn't mean to push that button, but this is the map. I'm going to press the other button. You can zoom out, so you can see if there's any towns nearby, or if it's a dead end, which is useful if you don't really want to walk all the way, which I do from time to time. Sheba's level 10. I tried to do some grinding, but I'll do some grinding in this next area, because it's a lot easier. Get into a little tougher monsters.
Slightly.
Alright, so we've got a desert. Now I think that's pretty much where we're going to. I don't think there's any towns except like way away from us. So at this point you've got two options. You can go to the desert, or you can keep heading south, east, and go to a bunch of different towns and do another side quest, but it makes more sense to go to the desert because the enemies are weaker, and it just fits a little better chronologically, so...
The desert it is!
So that's what we're doing. Now, hopefully I don't get lost in here. This desert, compared to the one in the first Golden Sun... Actually, there was two deserts in the first game, but this desert is particularly irritating. So...
Which is saying something, because you had to deal with that heat stroke madness in the last one.
yeah. That was pretty annoying. This one... yeah, they definitely didn't do that with this one, which is nice, because it was annoying to get the dialogue every 5 seconds of Maya saying she was sweating. It's like, I get it! Get some deodorant or something.
Some antiperspirant.
Or take off your clothes, no one would mind.
Get a nice tan while you're there.
Might as well. And Jenna can use the power of Pound in this area. Hee.
She had to buy some toys to be able to do it.
So I was gonna say, insert joke here. Alright, so on that screen is only the ring, and there's a bunch of people around here. So these people are actually the mayors of Madra. Can't we just forget about Briggs?
No, I'm not about to quit looking for him. I have a long face. There must be some way through this desert. We must press onward.
I have a large white beard and really super bushy eyebrows. Oh my god. Look at those things.
This is where my son must prove himself as mayor. So, son, how are you planning to get us through this desert? And on to Al-Hafra?
Al-Hafra.
Al-Hafra.
I don't know, son. How are you planning on getting him through?
Father, how am I supposed to get us through the desert? I think you're overestimating my abilities. Well, you're not even trying. You're
You're just standing here looking at the water, and you're like, oh, durr. So, yeah, if anybody forgets what it is we're actually supposed to be doing, we're supposed to be going to the desert to go to the town they just mentioned to find the pirate Briggs who had assaulted Madra, and the mysterious prisoner was said to be a pirate of Briggs. So we're basically trying to find our way through the desert to prove his innocence and find the actual Briggs. So that is what we're doing, and that the mayor seems to know that mysterious man somewhat, and maybe he'll help him prove his innocence if we get him to go back to town. So that's why it makes sense to do it in this order, because they're a little closer than the other quest we'll be doing.
Closer is gooder.
I just noticed from the back, when Shiva casts her magic, she looks exactly like Ivan. It's kind of creepy.
She is Ivan, oh my god.
They're the same person. How creepy would that be?
Right.
Terrifying.
Little did you know Golden Sun actually contained alternate timelines.
Oh god, what is this, Final Fantasy 13? Alright, so I need to figure out which one of these to pound. I think it's the first one I want to pound. There's a puzzle in here. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there is a gin that we can grab here. And that's what I want to do. I want to grab the gin and then move on forth through the area.
Die.
And she was pretty useful in this area for the most part, and Felix is not, so keep that in mind. His attacks won't do much. I'm going to destroy this one. Of course, if this fails miserably, you can just go ahead and restart the puzzle. It's not that big of a deal. Gonna go around.
All of the options.
Destroy this one. I should just register pound to a button, but too lazy. Alright, so if I did that correctly, I think that should work. You need to leave a certain amount of the wooden pillars intact so you can get across to where you need to go. I think I did that right. Actually, you know, I am going to register this to L, so I don't have to keep going back to the menu, because it gets pretty annoying after a while. The menu set buttons are really, really useful. I love shortcuts.
They are pretty amazing. They make life easier. Usually.
I think that's generally the point, is it not?
Usually. Sometimes I think they're just there to, I don't know, confuse you. Make you think you're getting a better deal, but you're really not.
But you're not. And for some reason there's emus in the desert. Whatever. Nothing about this game makes sense. I don't even know why I'm trying.
Right. Enemies are purple, so.
Did I do that wrong? Are you serious right now? I think I did. Oh no, I didn't. Here we go.
Right.
See, it is tricking me. You silly game. So if you do it correctly, you can hop across here and get a Jupiter Gin. Now, when I was practicing, this gin ran away from me 3 times in a row. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to go absolutely crazy on it, because I don't want that happening again.
Die, Jen!
Like, after the second turn, it was kind of, I don't know, tired of the battle and was like, I am out of here and I'm leaving. Which is kind of weird, because that generally doesn't happen with ones that are in dungeons. It more happens with ones that are on the world map, but
He was just feeling trolly.
he just, I don't know, maybe he had somewhere he had to be, but there we go, we defeated him. It.
Whatever.
Whatever the heck.
And it turned into rainbow bits.
Yes, and this is Blitz. So, now, actually, Shiva has the most gin. So, I think I can do that. And you can get a major impact on all of her stats. I'm sure Jenna's just failed all over the place, because I gave her a water one. But we'll get that sorted out soon, I'm sure. God.
Well, the water one's not set, though, so it shouldn't be affecting her stats.
Yeah. Look at Felix's stats compared to everybody else's. Oh my god.
It's not even fair.
I was gonna say, yeah, unfair advantage much? God. Alright, so now I need to find the way out of here. Has to do with pounding. And there's spiders in this desert too, which reminds me of the tree again. Every time I see these spiders, I think about that stupid tree.
The tree's alive! But the desert isn't. So that's
No.
good. That'd be weird. You're walking in the sand and you just like starts grabbing you. Like, oh my god!
And they play some really, I don't know, for some reason in this game I always felt like the enemies were a little misplaced for the most part.
Well, it does seem to be the case so far. I mean, I suppose desert spiders is understandable, but like desert emus, that's a little weird.
Emus. I don't know, yeah. And there's no scorpions in here or anything?
That's like a desert tradition. Like, you have to have scorpions in the desert.
Gotta have scorpions. Maybe some cactuses? I don't know.
Oh yeah, living cacti or something. Something silly.
A cactar. No, this isn't Final Fantasy. Alright, so I'm gonna grab that stone, heal up while I can. Sheba's in some dire need of some psi energy. She's got absolutely none, which sucks.
She's all stupid.
Well, because she's useful in this area too, so...
Man. The one place.
Yeah, the one place in this entire game she'll probably be useful, and she has no psi energy. Wah, wah, wah. Poor Sheba. Are you still sniffling?
I'm still sniffling. I don't think I'm sick though.
Oh. You're just like, I'll just sniffle here and there, because I've been editing out all your sniffling.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Not all of it.
I'm not trying to make you edit out more things. I should just make the most obnoxious sounds ever now.
Just gross the hell out of everybody. Alright, so there's this weird trail of something or other, so all I gotta do is just pound the area, and it will lose track of where it's supposed to be going, which doesn't make any sense. There's a scorpion, because...
It's a burrowing scorpion.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense that you destroy the wood, because it's going underground anyways. Like, what is the point of that? Nothing.
I don't know.
And I think I just screwed that up. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. You're basically trying to lead this scorpion to the next screen, essentially, by destroying the wooden block. I think in this area you can screw this up. What you want to do, I think, is destroy this one. And if not, I can just leave and go back. I'll do it now. Bam! And yeah, there we go. Goes towards the sand pit. Alright, so I think I have enough time in this video to do this. And we're all healed up. We have our gin ready.
What? Scoop.
And with that one little hand, he manages to take away that entire sand pit, which is bullcrap. And then, of course, it attacks when animals attack. Alright. So, this is our first boss battle, I guess. Is it our first boss battle?
I think we had like a easy tutorial-ish one earlier.
This is the real deal right here. I wish I would have grinded a little bit before this. This might be a little difficult, but maybe I'll be alright.
It looks like its tail's like a bird face.
As long as it's all a duck face. I forget this guy's stats. I'll put it in the description. But for a first boss, it's a little challenging if you don't know what you're doing or you're not prepared for it. And like I said, I kind of want to be a little more level for this, but that's alright.
We'll survive.
Doesn't help that she was paralyzed, though. Do I have anything for that? Cures delusion, stun, and sleep. There we go. Wow, wow, an item is useful for once?
Is it the first time we've used an item ever?
No, we've used nuts and vials and
I
stuff.
guess like life healing items. Well, we've definitely never used like curative items like that.
I've definitely never used an elixir or a smoke bomb or anything. So yeah, that's a first.
It's a monumental occasion.
I'm getting kind of lucky because this guy seems to only be using defend. Although now that I say that, he's gonna completely wreak havoc. Yeah, stun Jenna, which is too bad because she's the most useful. It seems like in this area right now. She was doing quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna use this just because I want to get rid of it. so I don't have like 20,000 herbs by the end of the journey. Ooh, 152 damage, very nice.
Very awesome looking. Oh my god.
That's weird
She was almost dead.
That's weird that she got out of that stun pretty quickly compared to Sheba, who was in there for quite a while.
Forever. We had to get her out of it.
Sheba, why don't you, I don't know, cooperate with me? I'll heal you.
Maybe she's more susceptible to the stun because she's had to suffer it before.
Maybe.
People would... Old Booby would stun her before he had his way.
Oh god, you're such a terrible person. But it's okay. It's alright. I tend to go Jin crazy in these boss battles just because it gets it done faster. You just gotta be careful because when you set your Jin, your stats go down, so you need to make sure you don't get too low on HP and everything like that, or you're gonna get screwed.
It's not too much of a big deal, though, in the beginning of the game, because, I mean, you only have a few stat increases as opposed to, like, tons of stat increases from all the Jin.
Woo! 440 experience. That went a lot better than I thought it would, so that's good. Probably get a few level ups here. Yeah, actually, everybody leveled up. Yay! Even Sheba! She's not excluded! Yay!
Hooray! Sheba's one of us.
And then we get the Scoop Gem, which, as you can guess, is another one of those items that you equip, which will give you Psi Energy. So I think I'm actually... I'll actually give it to Felix for now. And that will help us get out of the desert. So we're going to use our awesome new Psi Energy to find our way through the rest of the desert in the next episode. So thanks for watching.
And we'll see you then.